So people have lost the land because, but it is the role of media being a watchdog to run these stories. Who are the aggrieved parties? Who are those communities that are being affected? So because most of our parents in the villages cannot run, they cannot manage to go to Kampala and report or to go to human rights. But if you run the story runs faster than this person who has no transport to go to Kampala or to come to Hoima to report at the Human Rights Commission. The story will have reached here, the story will have reached the president, so we need to act as much as possible. We run these stories so quickly, but remember, as they have always told you, no news is worse than what? Just you have to take care as you run your stories, and you need to be so careful, because most of the land grabbers are highly connected people. You may say someone and don't not knowing the person you're dealing with. So you need to be so careful as you run these stories. Because now if you die for the story, who is going to take care of your children? So, but again, you don't need it. In force for us, when your cowardice, they charge you criminal. If your cowardice, if they tell me, Akiza go and command that force, you go with 100 personnel, you come back and you drop them and you fear. They'll put in the book with a ready pen. If you refuse, they charge you as cowardice. Yes, so in journalism, we also have to work, put in a lot of efforts to get good stories and invest in them. Advocate for policy reforms by giving platforms to affected communities. You share personal stories, experiences, encourage readers or viewers to walk in the shoes of the affected. You imagine a 90-year-old man, his land has been taken. So imagine he's your father, he's your mother, he's your brother. Put yourself in the shoes of this 90-year-old man whose land has been taken. So you write these touching stories. These so touching stories. So as whoever it is the story, he or she will feel touched and say, no, this man must be liberated. This woman must be liberated. So we need to have such touching stories so that these people can also be heard of. But it is through you, through media, that all these people who are affected, the communities that are affected, can be heard. And if you run these stories, you've seen the people who have been heard. You saw, one time you saw a story where one of our officers went on social media and cried. One of the private, these money lenders, they had taken the ATM, they had taken everything, but they had taken years without earning. But when she went on social media, she cried out, all her cries were heard. The direct operation, the director CPCIGP perspective, the woman was heard and she got the ATM money to start earning.
We have reviewed so many bills to ensure that they are human rights compliant before they are passed into law, including the Human Rights Enforcement Act, which is now operational. Even the business and human rights, the National Action Plan on Business and Human Rights that is now being disseminated and implemented. The Commission had a contribution in making sure that it was human rights compliant, including the National Action Plan on Human Rights about to be concluded. The reason we do those monitoring is to ensure that the governments are ensuring that the citizens enjoy their rights.
Kazi-Njema, online, live from Hoima City.